Greeting to all. This is Kalishwari. It is our honor and privilege to welcome our distinguished guest, Mr. Naresh, who will be leading today's session on the importance of human networking for students. So, Naresh has been a valued part of GHF for the past 1 year, during which he has made a remarkable contribution through his dedicated mentoring and student support. His passion for guiding learners, his positive energy, and his commitment to nurturing student growth have had a profound impact on many young minds. So, professionally, he is a software engineering at IT company where he has strong hands-on experience in full stack development and his and in building scalable real-world product. In addition to his engineering role, he actively mentors and training students across technical and non-technical domains. He also serves as an SME in AI development and life skills, empowering learners with essential skills, strong fundamentals, and a growth-oriented mindset. So we are truly privileged to have Narisana with us today. So let us all extend a warm and respectful welcome to him as he takes us through this insightful session. Anna, over to you.
Hey, thanks a lot for a brief introduction. I mean, even I was not aware these much things were having as a part of me. Thank you a lot. So, yes, guys. So, before we begin, as I said, the whole topic is all about how do we network and what is the value of network in our life. So, let's just try to network after the end of session. Anyway, we would network. So if you can turn on your camera, show up your bright faces so I can see your face and we can have a real-time communication rather than seeing your profiles and I'm speaking to that, right? So that would be a great help for me. So so I would pull up my presentation and maybe I can get a request for can permission for that. Yeah. Yeah. So just 1 second. Let's start my presentation. Yeah. Yeah. I guess now you guys can see the screen. Can you all see the screen?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, no.
Awesome. All right. Okay. Let me just pull things more. Yeah. So now the whole agenda of today's discussion is all about importance of human networking, especially it's for students because we have different ways of networking for professionals and different way how you can network with as a student. Okay. So now before we understand what is networking, let's get more into a scenario. Okay. So now we are going into a scenario of Raja and Raj and Priya. Okay, there are two individuals. Okay, one is Raj and one is Priya. Right. Now let's understand the personality of both of them. Now, when you see Raj, he's a natural connector. Okay, so it's more like someone who is so fluent in talking, doesn't hesitate. Okay, so he always participates in college fest, introduce himself wherever it's required and confidently, and also listens. There are many people you would find like they would always keep on talking, but you would never get a chance to listen. So he's also listener as well. Okay, and you would also find someone who will always just listen but never questions or never tries to understand what you are actually saying. So he also asks a follow-up question. Okay, so this is Raj's personality. Now, if we see one example of how Raj speaks is, hey, hi, I'm Raj. I'm from computer science department. And why are you here? What brings you for this event? And the respective person would say, actually, I came for exploring and I came for dancing participant. Oh, that's nice. Maybe I would like to see you on the stage and have a good dance performance. I really congratulate you. Let's see your performance. So that is how Raj would interact with anyone. You can see a smile in his face. You can see a confidence tone in his voice. And also, he's not juggling between and thinking in internally before putting it outwards like, will this be good? Am I not enough? And even his eyes are not rolling up, right? He is maintaining a direct eye contact. Now we are jumping into Priya's personality. Now Priya is a hesitant observer or maybe an introvert kind of thing. If we come into a Gen Z lame term, introvert. Okay. So now what Priya's personality is, she attends the same first. She also participates in whatever events it is, but she always stays with her friends. That's one. Secondary, she never gives a proper introduction. And also the conversation are so cool and lame. Like, let's get into more Priya's way of discussion. How was Raj? Okay. So, hey, hi, I'm Priya. What brings you here? Uh, and the opposite would say, I have came for dancing. Oh, dancing. Yeah, nice. I'll see you on stage. Thank you. Bye bye. That's it. This is the how conversation would be there. This much also there won't be. I'm just trying to fake it because I'm used to the actual conversation, so I'm trying to fake that how an introvert would speak, right? But now if you see the differences, can you anyone come up what was the difference between my earlier speech and the now I acted as a Priya? Can anyone just say one line difference? That's it. Come on. It's very easy. Like how I acted as Raj and how I acted as Priya. What was the actual difference between both of them?
ஆனா, ராஜா நீங்க ஆக்ட் பண்ணும்போது கான்ஃபிடென்ட்டா இருந்தீங்க. பிரியாவா இருக்கும்போது கான்வர்சேஷன் வந்து சீக்கிரமா கட் பண்ணிட்டீங்க. ஹெசிடேட் பண்ணி.
Yes, that's one thing. So now this conversation really impacts your whole career growth or wherever it is required. Now if you were Raj, okay, 6 months later, because you are confident in talking and saying what is required at what time, you are easily landing internship or you're easily landing opportunities, you're getting opportunities and a lot more. Or even you're getting, because of your open nature or active participant or networking, you might even get a call from an Indian dance community. Like, hey, your dance was good. You interacted with judge and the way you communicated with them was really good and they liked it and they wanted you to be a part of this dance or they wanted you to be part of something. An opportunity opens up for you the moment you open up yourself to the world. Now when we see Priya, she's good at everything but she never presented herself. So what is problem her now? Even after she did everything, she's still applying for jobs only on the job portal, nowhere else. So now the mindset is right now we have it like jobs can be applied through job portals, but there are multiple ways. Today we are going to see how you can get jobs, internship, or how you can knock the doors of opportunity by yourself just with the help of networking. Correct. So let's try and find out how you can convert. If you are Priya, then how you would become Raj. And if you're already Raj, then I'm going to say you some few more tips and tricks to become more above from Raj. Right? So now when we see Priya's mistakes, there are very four common mistakes which Priya would make. First is very small introduction, which never gives you a context of what you are actually interested or what you're actually doing. Okay. And second is you are expecting others to lead the conversation. You are just shutting it down. You're okay. You're waiting others to talk with you. Okay. You're not asking questions. You're not the actual conversation leader. Okay. Next is, even though if you're a good listener, if you're not asking questions based on what you have listened, then the opposite person would always feel like whatever you have listened is just like went like this and came out like this. That's it. So they would never feel like you actually understood what they have said. So always ask a follow-up, whatever comes in your mind, if even if it is a doubt, even if you want more information on that or anything, always ask a follow-up. Okay. Then you are reaching out people only when it is needed. So you are going with the agenda or a benefit. So let's say I'm talking with Kaleshwari in a way that I want to get only job from her. I don't want to really connect to her and build a good network connection. No, I just want a job from her. That's why I'm connecting or reaching out to her. That will never help you out. Right. So this is the four major mistakes, which obviously any Priya type personality would really make it. So you're going to change those things, right? Now, when we look into more elements of communication, the first is clarity. You should never use the words like, yeah, yes, I have been, yeah, yeah, good, all right. Like yesterday, you were saying something, so can I come again tomorrow? That this way of communication, it really ends the communication. It is completely dead conversation. No one is interested in that communication, and there won't be any use, or the next person would never reach you out, right? So you should always have clarity of what you are actually want to talk. Next is intent. Intent is what your intention to talk to other people. Okay, so intention in the sense, now what is my intent to talk to, let's say any Akeelia, right? In my intent to talk to Akeelia is to understand how is her college life going, what are her problems she have been facing, and how can I help her. In that intent, if I talk, I can get information about her college life, what are the problems she have been facing, and I can suggest solution based on what I have accumulated or knowledge I have gained in past few years. So that is my intent. Before I start a conversation, I have to clear what the reason I'm reaching out this person, right? Either if you are reaching me out, then your intent should be as seeking an advice or seeking a guidance or seeking a friendship. It can be anything. So you should always be aware before initiating your conversation that what is your intention of this whole conversation. Then only you would reach your goal faster. If you start from one point and if you end it in one point, then there is no point of this conversation, right? No way it is going to help. It is just a normal blah blah blah, and the conversation is done. Second, now you have been actively listening. So now, when it comes to actively listening, you should, no one wants to hear others talk. That is one more thing. No one wants to hear your story first. They want to tell their story, and they want to ask your opinions. Most of the time, you will find people who would be always saying their story and wanting their affirmation, or they just want someone to listen. So initially, listen, or initially ask the question so you can get more information about them. You can ask, maybe if now if you can ask me, if you are talking with me, you can ask me how you ended up in a tech role. What made you choose full stack development? So this really puts you in a situation where you can get all information of that particular person, all of his career journey in just one question, right? And there is also that you also have to ask a follow-up as well. You cannot just like listen and leave it, because if you listen and leave it, it's very sure that you never listened actually. You are just, for the sake of hearing it, you're doing it, right? So now these are three pillars. Now, very most fourth pillar is body language. Most of the we all people, we lose all these features, mainly in body language. What we do is we sit, whenever there is a seminar or whenever there is a conversation or whatever is happening, we either we stand like this, or we either look like this, or we never make an eye contact as well. We will be looking somewhere like up, down, left, right. So never make an awkward body language, and also don't put like this, your shoulders dropping, your back is coming forward, your neck is completely out. This never gives a positive exposure about your body. Always put your back straight, put your shoulders back, and keep your head straight and peek an eye contact. Then you start speaking. If you do both in a different way, you can really find out the difference between the conversation level from this and to this way. So this is really required for anyone who is having a conversation or whatever it is. Have it in a good posture. At least open up. Don't like this. This gives an authority to yourself that you don't mind anyone. This open up. If you have your hands open, it means that you're acceptable. You're accepting everyone's conversation. You're open. You're open for any conversation. Okay, so that is really important in order to have an effective conversation with anyone. Either it can be a professor to you, either it can be an student to student, or it can be an external person, whoever it is. Just keep your conversation very clear, then have your intent, actively listening, and have your body posture ekdam erect. You should be always positive. You should look positive from your body, not negative. Next comes is your authenticity. Now, there are people who can literally fake all things. They can literally uh talk to you just for the sake of talking. But if you do in that way, it can really not help you in anywhere. So you might even go for technical events or wherever it is. You might hear your professor saying, go and talk with them. You might really get benefit out of it. So what you would do is, I would go, hello, sir, how are you? Glad you're here. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining. I hope you can, if there is any opening or something, please let me know. I'm interested to join. That's it. This makes a whole communication as a transaction. See, I have greeted you. Now you give me a benefit of referral. It's coming more into an benefit-based communication. You're not really interested to talk with that person. You're just reaching out that person because he can help you out to get a referral. Anyways, everyone wants something out of it. But if you just go for that, it would not help you in anywhere. So maybe it's one more scenario. Now tomorrow you get to know that in your college, a manager of IBM or manager of Google came. How many of you would really go and talk? How is your life going? How is work-life balance? How did you end up in Google? Or how many of you would go say, sir, if there is any opportunity, can you please let me know? I'm ready to join. Please refer my resume there. Please, if there is any opening, give it to me. Right? There are two different conversations happening. Now, in the first conversation, you are asking about the person. How is his life going? How did he end up in this career? What made him choose it? How he went to Google? Now, this builds a real connection with the person, that you're interested in that person rather than that particular role, what he has, or what is current position. Right? You're trying to build a good connection with them. Okay, it's a actual conversation, human to human, not with the position of his particular role in a company and a student seeking for help. You're actually a person who is trying to reach to another person. But in second scenario, what you're doing is you're just asking how is he, and you're directly pointing out, okay, I want referral, so can you please give it to me? Now this puts the opposite person in a situation where only if his role is there, he is being interactive. If you remove that role from that person, you would never go to that person. So what is that? You're just going for the benefit. You're not going for actual connection with that person. Now, we all have these all elements, but one of the main element of any communication is confidence. Now, there is a good confidence which is showed by one movie, which is Karthik calling Karthik, right? So I would suggest everyone to watch that movie. Though it is a psychological thriller movie kind of thing, but it has a very good play of how confidence can literally change your mind and change how you can literally be an introvert to an extrovert person, right? So now I'm going to show you some few clips of actually that particular movie, and I'm going to show you difference between how the person changed from his past and present. And in before that first clip and second clip, we would have one quick feedback session where what do you feel about that particular clip, right? So maybe just give me a second. I can pull up that. Yeah. So it's just a short one. Movie's short. This movie's short. It is actually. So you can start. I can start from here. Okay, maybe you can hear the audio or noise, but anyways, it has a subtitle there. You can read it out. Okay. So just read out it. Okay. So you guys have seen the clip, right? So just club everything and give your feedback. What do you feel about that person? What are the qualities he missed during the conversation with his boss or during the conversation with his colleague? Come on, guys, just try to analyze the whole conversation. Anyone? Or maybe do you want me to replay or something if you haven't got that actual context? Come on, guys. Anyone? Let's be more interactive rather than I'm just putting out some words and it's of no use.
The person appeared to be more in a reactive mode.
Yeah. Yeah. And anything else you guys have pointed out? Maybe, I guess, Preeti, are you trying to say something? Yeah, Preeti. Yeah, I guess you tried to say something and you were mute, so I just asked, are you trying to say something? No? It's
நெட்வொர்க் இஷ்யூண்ணா நான் அதனால எழுதிட்டு இருந்தேன். எனக்கு சரியா சவுண்ட் கேட்கலன்னா நான் எழுதிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
okay. That's fine. That's completely fine. Yep. Yeah. All right. Anyone else, guys? You wanna give some comments on that particular person, how he reacted and how he actually put out its words? If you see its words and tone and communication, you can literally notice the difference. Maybe I can just show you again just one clip of this person during his boss conversation. Now, if you see, he just said, last year I did 4 deals. But if you see the tone of what voice was this, sir, last year I did just 4 deals. See, there he is lacking confidence. Now, same person, okay, now he is the same person. View him, see him. Okay. Okay. Now, if you see, can you anyone point out now what was the difference? Come on, guys. Anyone? That it's a very important element in this today's conversation. The role of confidence or the actual magic of confidence. Anyone can point out?
The body language, very
Yeah.
confident.
Yes. Yeah, that's the how he really played the magic of body language. The way he walked into his office, and also he took his own authority to himself. Okay. Now, if you see in the previous clip, I don't want to show it again and again. I'm just saying it. So if you see in his previous clip, he let others to put himself down. Okay. He was hearing whatever his boss was saying. Okay. First thing. And he was not actually straightforward with what task he have done or what work he have been doing, or he is not able to take responsibility of his own action. Right. He is very less esteemed and a low confidence person and is in self-doubt whether I'm capable or not. But now, if you see in second clip, which I have showed you, the first walk itself shows you that you don't give anyone authority about yourself, about your actions, right? You carry with yourself. You are responsible for what you have been doing. So he's portraying in the whole movie that I know what I do. I'm expert in that particular domain. Okay. Second, his tone of communication completely changed. If you see in previous clip, he literally said, Sir, no, sir, I just gave the deal. But now, if you have heard even at some point his voice, he said literally, hi, how are you, boss? I know I cannot be here. But if your client get to know that this property has been illegal, then you would be doomed with $500, 500 crores or something. He literally said it straightforward, right? And he never even lost eye contact with the particular person. So this creates some complete confidence of the person that whatever he is saying would directly create a positive impact on that person, that the conversation would obviously reach to him. Now, how do we reach that particular level? Right? You would always wonder, like, okay, what is confidence? I get it, what is confidence? But how to get confidence? Confidence comes with a lot of practice. You can't just one day I want confidence and next day you would get confidence. That is never play like that. You should always practice, 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 practice. And later you would feel like this I have done many times, so I'm so confident enough that I can do it. So that is how you gain confidence. So first step, you do preparation. Okay. So if you're going an event or networking, what you do is before going to the event, you reach out who are the host, what they have done, and what information you want from them. So maybe if you're going for a job based, you are looking for an internship and you're going for an event. So you can search about what are the manager role based position people are coming to that particular event, and what can the questions I can ask to them related to their domain and their subject. Okay. Then also have your own self-written, not AI written, self-written introduction about yourself. Okay. Now I know it's an AI era and everyone has written your own self-introduction with the help of AI. That everyone has been doing. And it's very pretty obvious that it helps you with a lot of things. But if you write your own story, you can really get to know what actually you have done and what you want to present yourself to others. You cannot give everything your life history from start to end to that particular person. You have to keep a very quick, small introduction about yourself, what you have done, what you're doing, what your interest, and what you're looking forward. That's it. This gives an idea to the other person that what is all you about yourself. Okay. Second is you do practice. Now, either you practice with your friends, either you participate in a lot of events that gets you a practice and hands-on practice. Okay. So that can be your two way of how you can practice. You can either ask your friends, you can act like the friend is your stranger to you and you can talk with them. Or else what you can do is you can literally go to an event or an campus fest, or you can go to your other departments people, and you can just talk out to them normally, like as a practice, or even building your connection. You can do that as well. Now, while you're doing this, you might face rejections as well. Those rejection would also add up a self-doubt. So how do we face that is literally not everyone is going to be interested. They might be not interested, or they might be busy in something, or they might have come actual important things happening in their life, so they might not having some time to interact with you. That doesn't mean that you are not a important subject of matter for them, right? So you cannot raise a self question on yourself that okay, you are the boring person, that is why no one is interested in talking to you, right? So never self-doubt yourself based on others, whether they are interacting with you or not. Make conversation. If they are not okay to it, then switch to next person. That's it. It's that simple, right? You can just talk to one person. If he is moving, or if he says, okay, bye, I'm just having some other call or something, then that's it. It's over. You can go to the next person. Or if that same person says, okay, contact me after 2 3 days or after this event, just do that way. You cannot like, okay, after I have been interacting and he rejected me, or he said, let's he is going and he didn't even reach you out later. That doesn't mean that you are not a subject of interest or something for them, right? So that is one thing. Now, as I have said, one thing what we do is we meet someone, okay, but we don't build actual relationship with them. It's more like we know them, we get their number, and that particular number always stays in our phone contact forever. We never make a call, we never give an update of our life or whatever, if it is required for you to build a strong relationship with him, and you never reach out to them at any point of time. So this always happens in most of the scenarios, and even in my life it mostly happened when initially when I was trying to build relationship. Mostly what I was doing is I was going to people, can you share your number? After one two three conversation, I would just ask their number, and I would just save it in my phone. But I still know that there are four three people with whom I never contact back after that conversation. It's still lying on my phone. So this loop back, we have to break it. So how do we break it? So if you want to break the transaction trap or the actual contact list heaping up in your phone, what you can do is you exchange contact. Then what you do is you send them a follow-up message, something which you found interesting during the conversation having with them, or something which you want to still have conversation with them. So let's say I and Sai Teja sir have interacted with each other, and he mentioned that someone is more interested in data science and someone is more interested in full stack development. So can you help him out? And the conversation got over. We exchanged our contact, and that's gone done. Now what I do is I remember, okay, he mentioned about someone is having a requirement. So I send a message. Hey, hi, I hope you're doing well. It's me, Naresh. We have interacted in this particular event, and I'm looking forward to the to the helping out the person which you have mentioned during our conversation. So let's connect anytime when you are available, or else let's grab a coffee or something. So this makes sure that you have been actively listening to that particular speaker, whoever it is, and also you're building relationship out of it, not just saving your contacts on saving your LinkedIn connects and it's lying there forever, right? So this is the approach which you are supposed to take whenever you're doing any networking events. Now, you might say, where do I do this networking events? One second. Yeah. So how do I do networking events? How do I improve my network? So what are the ways which my network can be improved? First, since you're all in college, first know your college mates itself. You need not even reach out to everywhere. Just start with your college. How many of you know your first years? If you're in second year, how many of you know your first years? And if you're in final year, how many of you know your third years? And if you're in third years, how many of you know in your second years? And how many of you know your seniors? It's very rare. And even if you know, you just know 1 or 2%. That's it. And you feel like, okay, I have my good network and it's done. Right. So start from your college. Start from your class first, I would say. If you have 50 members in your class, have connect with every 50 members. Build a portfolio, build a personality with them. Say, hi, I'm Naresh. I'm a classmate and I've been doing this. Let's grab some, if you want, let's go somewhere, have some snack, or let's go to dance if you're interested in dance. So you can literally propose anything as per your mutual interest. Okay, you can start with your class. Next, join events, whatever is happening. Mostly don't go as a team from your class itself. Okay, that is one mistake which every student would make is they already form the team within their friends and they join the events. Don't do that. Go as a single or two people and try to join a stranger in your team. Okay, so this will help you to really build your network and understand the collaboration and how to work with the stranger as well, right? Second is how to utilize the professional networks and platforms. Now you have very good platforms like we have LinkedIn, we have meetup kind of events as well, and there are a lot of things. Now there are platforms like Meetup, Eventbrite. So there are many platforms where you can reach out people, right? And third comes is your alumni. Now, most of the students who are in the college final year or pre-final year or second year, we never reach out to our alumni. But when we see from alumni, alumni is always interested to help their juniors. If now I'm a senior, so I have my junior who have been calling me, who have asking for help, who have been asking how to do final year paper and how to presentation, how things work. So there are around 10 to 15 people who keeps calling me if there are any work. So that is how they get guidance from the person who have already passed out and who knows how the process would go. And same, the alumni can also help you to give exposure on the actual industry, whatever industry you belong, or what is your dream. Maybe you are interested in healthcare, maybe you are interested in IT, maybe you are interested in non-tech background or dance or whatever it is. Try to reach out to the people who are as interested and as in your same branch, right? Now, there are other interactions and other sessions as well, like local chapters. How many of you know Toastmasters? Have anyone heard of Toastmasters? Come on, guys. How many of you have heard Toastmasters? Or maybe let's say Toastmaster name might be new for you. TEDx. You know TEDx, a YouTube channel, TEDx. I am sure that most probably many people might be knowing TEDx. So Toastmaster is similar to TEDx, where you get a platform to speak, to literally communicate with people. Mostly it is used for public speaking, right? You get a platform where you can put your words, your thought, your journey, your life journey, and a lot of things. And you can hear as well. You can become a audience to hear other people conversations or maybe speeches, or they are giving their life journey, how they reached at this particular point. So a lot of things happening. So every city has its own Toastmasters club. So if you are living in Chennai, you have Toastmasters Club in Chennai. If you are in Bangalore, you have Toastmasters in Bangalore. If you are in Hyderabad, you have it there. And every Toastmasters Club has a monthly event. Every month they conduct one event, and every month anyone can come in and just be part of it. So it is so available. We are not only utilizing it. There are many groups. So there are Google developer groups, which are mostly for IT people, right? And there are for women, especially there is a women in tech group as well. So mostly curated for women's. So women's helping the women to grow in tech. Okay. And there is also an IEEE student chapter. There are a lot of things happening in the local communities and everything. Now we also have online communities. That is also recently booming and it's been trending now. So you have online communities from where you can get Discord, Slack community, and also Reddit. Reddit also is one of the greatest platform for communities. Now, how do we do all this? So now I'm going to show you how to actually connect with your alumni, then join local chapters and communities, then online communities. So maybe I can show and start with LinkedIn. So now everyone has a LinkedIn profile. Now you might say, how do I connect with my alumni of my college? So it's very simple. You can literally search for which college you are studying. So if I say I studied in Hindustan University, so I just click my college. I go to my college profile. Okay. So now if I see there is an alumni tab over there. So I just click there. And if I see there are around 26,000 people who have been passed out or even studying in the college, right? So if you see these many people are profiles I'm getting, if I click on show more, I can literally scroll. I can keep scroll down. It is never going to end because it's 26,000 people. So now we can easily, what I can do is I can even filter. I can say, okay, I want someone from an Accenture. Okay. So I say someone from Accenture. So I added a filter. Now I also can select a lot of options like where I want to connect. So if you're looking for referral, or if you're looking to actually have conversation, or if someone is working in Google or something, You can literally go to your college alumni and ask, how many of my college passed out batch are actually working in Google? You can check, and you can even filter out what is their actual job role. If you see here in Accenture, 65 people are working in the engineering department, and 31 are in IT, 23 are in business, and 13 business operations and accounting. So I can even select that as well. And also, if you see what skill particularly I want to target, so you can target SQL, these all Microsoft Office, communications, see. And next is what they have studied. So if you are a mechanical background and you want to connect with someone who is actually learning mechanical or have passed out from mechanical, then you can literally do this filter. And if I click this filter, so I can see all the profiles from that college, from my college, who have completed their mechanical engineering from my college, right? So if I see here, so if you see, he is an essential person, and now you have, even in his sub profile, you can see he's recruiting. Okay, so he is in the hiring lead. And now if you see his education background, you can find masters in business administration and sorry. So he came from my college. So he passed out in 2015. So that is how you can reach out to your alumni very easily. You just click a follow button, or you can want, if you want, you can connect with them with a personalized note, or you can just send. That's it. So once they have accepted your invitation, then you can just send a personalized message to them like this. So right now it is premium because he haven't accepted my invitation. Once he accepts, we are well and good to go to interact. Now, second comes is our Reddit communities. So if you see here in Reddit, there are a lot of communities. You have book, you have jokes, you have, so you can interact with them. You can find out if this person is living in Chennai or wherever you want. You can go there. And third is your meetup platform. So in meetup platform, mostly you would find tech events and also some or many non-tech events as well, where you would just sign up and you can register for events. Like now, if you see today, what is date today? Yeah, today is 16th of November. And tomorrow there is an event happening on Azure. It's one of the cloud, which is in that IT related thing. Okay. So there is also a lot of events happening in and out, and there are mostly many of them are free events, and some of them are paid as well. So it depends on your choice, right? So what you do now, what's the action you're supposed to take now is this month, which is November. So if you have any campus events which are happening in November, attend one event. Next, connect at least with 5 members in your alumni network. Maybe it can be from your department or whoever it is. Just connect with them in LinkedIn and try to send a message to them that so and so you have been, you also studying in the same college as mine. I mean, you're studying in the same college as them, and you're looking for some help or guidance or whatever is your intent. Okay. Then after 3 months, you would be more capable of having a lot of network in your hands. Like you have interacted multiple people, you would have talked, you would have LinkedIn connects, you are confident enough to talk with people. So a lot of things would be happening. So now our networking is always a marathon. It is not a sprint. Like you just run for 100 meters and you take a pause there. Again, you run for 100 meters and you take a pause. So it's like more like for 1 month I spoke, and for next month my networking is done. Like for 1 month I attended all events, and next month I stopped, or next month I stopped even networking. So this won't help you. So like wherever you find opportunity, network, because network is your net worth, right? So network is your net worth. So this is the very much saying or proverb which you can find in every reel, or every professional person would be saying you, and a lot of seniors or even your professors or a lot of people would say you. Why? Because most of the jobs are filled through networks, because they are personalized, they are referred, the person have already met them, they have had a real-time conversation, so everything has been done. So that is why people prefer more referral based hiring rather than just randomly rolling out people. Now, how you would get benefit out of networking? So first year you have literally connected with, let's say, 50 people. Now, since you have connected with 50 people, the 50 people might be knowing, one person might be knowing another 50 people. Okay, so now indirectly you have made around 500 plus indirect connections, which means that, let's say, you are saying something to one person which you have networked. Let's say for this event, for this event, actually, I met Navanithan Gopal sir in a networking event. Okay, it's actually my life incident now. So through his network, okay, I got to meet Sai Tejaswami sir. Okay, so he is not a direct connect to me. I met him because of I have already connected with Navanithan Gopal sir. So that is how I get an indirect connection. Then now here I am, see, in the actual conversation, having a session with you, and this is an opportunity for me to help and also mentor and also to give it back to the society. So that is how opportunity door opens up once you have a good and strong network, right? So that is what we are going to do now. So what you are going to do is you're going to connect and you're going to exchange informations, and always you're going to ask a follow-up based on the conversation. Okay. So as we have discussed in today's session, every conversation is an opportunity. And every connection is potential for you to, maybe you get a job, maybe you get a lifetime connection, a lifetime friendship, or maybe you get a partner or a co-founder for your company as well. So you never know what God has planned for you with that particular person. So you always connect with the person as much as what is your extent or as much as your capability, so that you never miss out. It's a good relationship investment for your future as well. Right. So thank you guys. Thank you for having me in today's session. I would really thank Sai Tejaswami sir and Gold Art Foundation for organizing this wonderful session with along with a lot of participants, and I'm looking forward for more sessions and more interactive sessions with the students. And so this is just a tips, so you can take a screenshot or whatever is required. So mostly you would require it in this will be handy for you guys to practice the networking, communication, and everything. This is all we discussed in today's session. Yeah. So if you have any doubts, so now this is the time. Now we network with each other. That is me, actual person. Now we are supposed to interact with each other now. That is how you start your networking journey, right, guys? So let's network with each other and try to understand each other. Let's let the conversation flow. Yeah. So I'm open for questions. If anyone has any question on anything, you can drop me.
I just have one point to add,
Yeah.
Naresh. Actually,
Ye-
so நம்ம வந்து இன்னொருத்தர்கிட்ட நெட்வொர்க் பண்ணும் போது கொஞ்சம் ஹெசிடேட் பண்ணுவோம். ஏன்னா அந்த
Yeah.
அதர் பர்சன் வந்து பேசிக்கலி அவ்வளோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியா இருக்காரா இல்லையா அப்படின்னுட்டு.
Yeah.
பட் அட்லீஸ்ட் 80% ஆஃப் த கேசஸ் ஐ ஹவ் ஃபவுண்ட் தட் நம்ம நெட்வொர்க் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் வி டிஸ்கவர் தட் தி அதர் பர்சன் இஸ் நம்மளோட இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் அவருக்கு வந்து தயக்கமான ஸ்வபாவம் இருக்கு அப்படின்னுட்டு. ஸோ அவரு வந்து he is waiting for us to start actually. Okay,
Yeah.
most of the time that is what we find. He also, the other person, be it a girl or a boy, they also would want to talk with us, interact with us, network with us. But ரெண்டு பேருக்குமே வந்து ஒரு ஸ்டார்டிங் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை, அந்த ஐஸ் பிரேக்கிங் அப்படின்றது வந்து ஐ திங்க் தட் இஸ் வாட் இஸ் த டிஃபிகல்ட்டி ஆக்சுவலி. And when we actually start doing it, then we discover that we are much better than them, okay, in either expressing or networking with them than they. So this is something very common when we are traveling together with someone or when we are meeting
Yeah.
someone in a meeting or a conference. Okay, கொஞ்ச
Yes.
நேரம் கழிச்சு அவங்க கூட நெட்வொர்க் பண்ணும்போது then we realize that no. So I think அது வந்து நமக்கு வந்து கொஞ்சம் வந்து அந்த நம்ம சப்கான்ஷியஸ் மைண்ட்ல ஐ திங்க் இட் ஷுட் பி தேர் தட் all of us are basically talented and all of us are basically equipped with some good skills, and then
Yeah.
we should not hesitate to network with others, and the other person is not basically something extraordinary, and
Yes.
he's just of the same equal caliber as what we are. And
At the end, it says like all humans are made with skeletons, bones, muscles, and a small piece of brain. That's it, guys. There is nothing else. And main thing which I want to add along with Saiteja sir is never lose your smile. Actually, if you lose your smile, that means that you're not enjoying your life, man. I mean, just smile. Like while you're having conversation, just have a bright face and interact positively. That one thing is really going to add a lot of actual relationship building in your networking while you're having conversations with anyone. Keep your bright face. Like I don't want to put like how I am smiling, but just an example kind of thing. So whenever you find me talking with anyone, or maybe in any conversation, you might find me always in a good mood, happy, smiling. So start practicing it. Then anyone would come up to you and they also will reach you out. Yeah. So guys, any questions you want to add, or any experiences which you want to share with me, or you want to ask me anything which might be useful for you? I'm open for anything, guys. It's all yours now. The desk is yours. Anyone, any doubt or whatever is required, I'm here to help you out. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, no questions. I didn't mean actual questions. I mean, you can literally interact with me, ask me how was my day. I even can point you out your names, but I don't want to just directly point out and ask Harini, how was your day? And that would be an awkward. There has to be mutual engagement. Right. Yep. So I guess you guys, okay, that's fine, literally fine. I mean, you're just starting it out. So you start experimenting these events. So if anyone is in Chennai and want to meet me in person, then I'm coming for this event on 29th. You can find it on Meetup. It's a tech event actually. So if you want to join, you can literally participate in that event, and we can meet in person in that particular event. Yep. Anything else, guys?
if nothing more, Kaleshwari, over to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much, Rana. You explained the networking gap, the common mistake student make, and how to overcome them. You are also highlight key element of effective communication like body language and the active listening, the conference tips you shared, staying prepared, maintaining good posture. We truly inspiring for all of us, and you spoke about conference. It's personally gave me a huge boost too. So once again, thank you for spending
Yeah.
your valuable time with us, Anna.
Yep.
So give an impactful session. That was absolutely amazing. And thank you for DHF student and for attending this meeting and making it meaningful with your participation. And finally, my heartfelt thanks to Tejana for giving this opportunity, and to Arunana and Saraswati Akka for their support. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you. Thanks, guys, for your kind words and good interaction. So, just one thing, everyone watch Karthik Calling Karthik movie. That one movie can literally change the way how you would interact or communicate. That one movie even literally changed my life as well. Right? Just watch that movie and you will get to know how actually the interaction and communication is all about. Just watch that movie. Okay, it's actually in Hindi. Maybe you can find dub version as well and just try to understand. or even if you know Hindi, some little, thoda, if you know, that is more enough to understand. That's it. But I would recommend that movie really to get into more depth and understand the psychology behind the communication. Anyways, that movie is something different, but still it touches the part of communication. Yep. All right, then I guess Saitaja sir. So what's up?
Thanks a lot, Naresh.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you very much. We'll meet you again in one more
Yeah,
session.
yeah, sure. We'll catch up in future sessions as well. And
Thank you.
yep.
Okay. Bye all.
Bye all. Thank you. Take
Bye.
care.
Thank you.
Everyone. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Let's network and increase our net worth as well. Yep.
Bye.
Bye-bye.